It's been quite a busy evening. There was a musical performance by a well-known pianist that was here. So there was a large crowd lending support, given the fact it's been a very, very a depressing day for the families and just for everybody throughout Israel, with the ups and downs of this potential hostage deal, which obviously got halted because of the #2 Hamas commander that was killed in Beirut. So it's a very, very emotional up and down roller coaster that everyone's going through. But I do want to bring in a gentleman who is the uncle of Omer Wenkert, who we've talked about a lot here on I-24, who is 22 years old. He suffers from colitis. He's one of the hostages, and we have his uncle, Ricardo Grichener. Help me pronounce it. Thank you very much for speaking to us. I know you're here, as your whole family is here every single night. Tell us about Omer, and again, he suffers from colitis. He's a strong young man, but I imagine every day that goes by is more and more scary for you.
Correct, Emily. So Omer is 22 years old. Omer was abducted from the party in Reim. He was there together with a friend, Kim Damti. Unfortunately, Kim Damti was murdered. Omer is sick with colitis, so he's suffering. We don't know his condition right now. Unfortunately, after the parents, Niva and Shai, met the ICRC president, and where they tried to give the medicine to the ICRC president, Mariana, unfortunately, she refused. She didn't take the medicine. And we don't know the whereabouts about Omer. We don't know if he's suffering. We know that the condition of colitis gets worse in a situation of under pressure and with the bad food chain. And these are the two conditions that, of course, appear right now in Gaza. So we know that he's in the tunnel somewhere. We don't know if he's getting fed. Probably doesn't receive any medical attention, any support whatsoever. So we need immediately that the Hamas will release all the sick people and all the hostages. Omer specifically, that is sick, he needs to receive the support and the medical attention and the medicine that we want to provide to the Red Cross.
So we know that you said that his parents did meet with the Red Cross representative, Alessandra. Last week we were there in front of her very expensive apartment. She's living in the most expensive apartment building in Jaffa, yet she's not doing anything. We know we're calling out the Red Cross for their lack of consideration and dignity and doing their job. So tell us about the experience of Omer's parents in meeting with her.
So unfortunately, this was quite a sad situation in which we expected that the ICRC will be supportive, that they will actually give a hand and take the medicine and press the Hamas to transfer the medicine and to also visit the hostages. Unfortunately, the meeting was quite rude, or let's say quite rough. She didn't support in anything. She was not empathy. The only thing that she said that they have no capability to support, which actually shows that they are not doing and they are not fulfilling their job. They are failing. The only thing that they do is only to carry with their vehicles the hostages, but from the respect of their mandate, that they need to commit to give support to anyone that is under the location that they are. They need to visit the Israeli hostages that they failed to do. They need to give the medical attention that they are committed to do according to their mandate. They fail in these two jobs. If they fail in these two jobs, they have to actually fulfill what is their added value.
You also mentioned that you put something on Twitter. You found a letter from 1944. We know the Red Cross was noticeably absent during the Holocaust. So this is a very deep wound to have for the Jewish people to have to go through again. Tell us about this letter that you came upon, that you tweeted.
So, Emily, unfortunately, I put in the Twitter of the ICRC the letter that they published in 1944, in which, after they've done a very deep investigation, they issued a letter that they checked the concentration camps of the Jews, and they found no evidence for any war crimes or for any genocide or for mass destruction. They published the ICRC in 1944. So if they send something like this in 1944, where is the credibility of the ICRC, and where is the actual fulfillment of their duty?
Thank you so much for sharing and for being here every day, all of you. And let's pray that we're going to bring Omer home safely. And he's just such a sweetheart. You just look at this face. He's just such a sweet, you just look at those eyes. Such a special guy.
Omer will be back. Omer is strong. We believe that he will be released. He will survive. And we are waiting for Omer in Gedera. All the family is waiting. All the friends and all the large family. Right now.
Thank you all for being here every day and staying strong. You're all of our inspirations, really, all of you. Thank you. Thank you,
very much,
Ricardo.
Emily. I appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much. That's all for now from Hostage Square. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you.